Bang.
I have a headache, and so the light.
Then we turn it a little this way.
I just can't see.
Just tip it this way a
What
little
if
bit.
I
and
just?
then
What if we just turn it off?
Yeah, it's. Turn the warm one on. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That should be alright.
Okay.
Is that better?
A little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so
We get some.
we got some purple food.
We got purple chicken. We got purple cauliflower.
And purple rice.
And purple cupcakes.
And purple juice.
And
I've seen people do, like, eating, I think there's, like, one girl that did, like, the whole rainbow, where it's, like,
Did I start with the wrong color?
but she does, like, eating one color for 24 hours.
Oh.
And so I think some of those, like, I think, like, red and stuff, she did, like, strawberries and watermelon and, like, stuff that was naturally
Red.
that color.
You don't think these are natural?
So this is a little artificial.
Come on, you guys have seen purple cauliflower.
This is not purple color. This is dyed purple. See, the truth lies within.
Uh-oh. It didn't go all the way. Last time I made this, the purple went all the way through the chicken. But it didn't this time for some reason.
Truth.
I don't know why it didn't go all the way through. That is weird.
It's tasty though.
At least it tastes good. Does it taste like purple?
Oh. It's got a bad aftertaste.
Really? Do you want some butter or something, or salt?
Give it a couple of bites.
I mean, I wonder if you were blindfolded if you'd notice that it was purple. Like, I mean, that it tasted any different.
Good question. Why didn't you just get purple cauliflower?
I couldn't find any. The only place I can find it is at Trader Joe's. Because we don't have a Whole Foods close by either. And Trader Joe's is like 45 minutes away. So,
yeah, Mom whipped this up. Hey, just joining. Is there a reason for the purple, or just funsies?
well, just for fun. I mean, you can only eat so much McDonald's and so much Taco Bell and so much, the fast food. So we try to mix it up and do some that's not like fast food, but we want to try to make it a little creative and clever.
So we got cupcakes.
And those are purple too. So, did you hear on the news about, that terrible virus that's going around?
Uh-huh.
So there's this cruise ship that's quarantined off Japan. There's actually 3 cruise ships that are quarantined. And on one of them...
If I put pink salt on it, is that okay?
Absolutely. I was just thinking I might add a little pink salt myself. I was afraid to put it on before that it might, like, draw the color out. And so these Americans are saying that it's terrible being quarantined on these ships because they have to stay in rooms and they serve them their food like in hazmat suits, and it's really bad, and they're being quarantined for like 14 days unless they get sick, but they've been having people get sick, and so and they've already been quarantined for like, I don't know, like 10 days or something. And so some of the Americans on there have been reaching out, trying to get the United States government to step in and get them somehow extradited from the ship, because the only way you're allowed off the ship is if you come down with it. Then they take you out and put you in a hospital. So
essentially the ship is a quarantine right now.
It is. And
like
it's like thousands of people.
Location, like.
Yeah. And get like your meals and everything. They deliver them, to your room, but they're saying like you're not even the only time you're allowed out of your room is for like certain circumstances, and they put you like in a suit and you get escorted and you can just like go like a little bit and then they take you right back to your room.
Those rooms are tiny.
Some of them, yeah. People that went on it, they didn't buy the upper level rooms.
So I already have autoimmune disease, so I'm absolutely terrified of the virus. Thousands of people quarantine is crazy though.
I know, and they're doing a good job in the United States with keeping it under control. But actually, the first person that found it in the United States, I don't know if it was the doctor or the person, actually just died. It was the first person that died of it in the United States. And they've only found like, I think 30 cases in the United States so far.
I didn't realize it was deadly.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Like over in China and stuff, they've already had like 1,000 people die or something. So it's worse than like that SARS that was back like 5 years ago. And that's why they're trying to get so many different countries involved in it.
Involved in what?
Trying to get like an antiviral thing for it. But the Americans, it was weird. They were on there, and I don't know if this was true or if it's really going on. This older woman from the United States was on, and she was like not podcasting, but like, I don't know what you call it, FaceTiming or whatever from her phone in her room. And she said, please, help us get out. We don't mind being quarantined, stateside or whatever, but we don't want to die here. And she was saying that they're telling the U.S. government that, oh, yes, they're monitoring them and this and that. She said, monitoring us. They came and took our temperature the first day. And then they gave everybody thermometers and said, check your temperature 3 or 4 times a day. She said they haven't, like, done anything. But they tell you what to do if you get sick, I guess, to, like, reach out to whoever or tell someone. But can you imagine, though, after that, even when it's just, like, some little bug on a cruise ship, the cleaning they have to go through, when so many people, whatever, get sick on a cruise ship, a regular thing. So can you imagine what they're going to have to do with these?
Blow it up.
It's terrible. I have some friends that were planning, going to do some traveling and not even like there, but they're afraid to travel because you might be in contact with people in the airport or something that lied and didn't. But I mean, your passport would say when you get stamped in where you've been. But I know I've traveled though, and your passport, they don't always just like stamp the next square or the next thing. They just open up randomly and stamp wherever they want. So it's not like the person in the passport thing would see, the stamp before it was from like China or something. There's more rice and stuff if you want it too. Unless you're saving room for the cupcakes.
So, there's this audio on TikTok today that popped up and said, NASA said today is the only day that your broom will stand up on its own because of the gravitational pull or something. I tried it with a broom downstairs, it didn't work. But someone commented on my TikTok and said, you have a slanted broom though.
Does it have to be like a certain time? Or?
But I don't know, but I said, direction's not clear, my broom's on the ceiling. So.
Oh, we have that new little broom down in the car we should have brought in.
I wasn't going to go outside for a TikTok. This one's kind of slanted too, but.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of them that you got have that, like, cut edge.
But it's like, they didn't say anything about it being straight, and you don't have
Did you look in that closet? Or in that corner over there? I don't think there
There's
is.
a bunch of brooms downstairs. What about the Swiffer?
Maybe it's just anything on a pole, right?
Right. I mean, essentially, this
Random
would be
dot. Megan's coming.
Hold on, random guy, dude. I'm doing some science.
Megan's coming down with a little cold.
See, no, this is horse shit.
Did it say where you had to be in the globe?
No, it just says that today your broom will stand up. It's horse shit.
I'm waiting for the day that the broom sweeps the floor for you.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
She's on the broom hunt. So did anybody watch the Oscars last night? I caught some of it. And it's interesting how they're not having any hosts. Is she trying? I can't read it. I'm going to have Megan read it when she comes back. I'm not good at, I can't see the screen that well.
Oscar? I hardly know her.
But yeah, so the past 2 years they haven't had any hosts for the Oscars.
Didn't watch the Oscars, so random guy, dude. Okay, it's cupcake time for me, baby. Okay, so today is Purple Day, random guy, dude. I can't believe I didn't cross my what? Oh. I beat him to the punch.
Oh.
On that pun. See, the other cupcakes you gave me last night weren't this clean when I took the...
Oh, maybe they were still warm.
Mm.
Okay, well, I think I better too. Toast. Look at this. Nice.
Mom made these last night in preparation, so I ate 3 of them last night.
She was just making sure they were good.
3 times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're yummy.
Mouthful of frosting. Hold on. Apparently the guys behind the new Joker movie won some awards, which just serves as a reminder to me that I haven't seen the movie yet. I just watched I fell asleep watching The Dark Knight last night because it's on Netflix, so.
Yeah, I caught part of his speech. The guy that played the Joker. And I guess he had some dark points in his life too. And wasn't it his brother that passed away?
Huh?
The guy that played the Joker, the actor? His brother, I don't know if it was suicide or what, had actually passed away.
What, during filming or something? Or?
I think it was just before filming or something. And he was an actor as well, his brother.
Well, because the Joker from The Dark Knight, I think, killed himself.
Oh, maybe that's what he was talking about. For some
The
reason,
last
I thought it
Joker.
was, yeah, but for some reason I thought they were related, the way he was talking about.
Maybe, but I can't
Maybe they're
imagine.
brothers in the career, like policemen say they're all brothers, so maybe actors do that too.
Yeah, he couldn't get out of the character.
Right.
He got to, because actors sometimes, actors will lose 30 pounds for a role or shave their head or whatever. He, went full in it and,
Yeah, maybe that's what it was, but, and he alluded to, if he didn't say, my brother, and so it must have been, just the way they refer to each other.
or just because they're both the
Playing
same
the same
role.
role.
Anyways. Cupcakes are good.
Mm.
What'd you guys do today? I didn't do anything.
It's icky here today.
No one asked us that. I was asking them that. But
The sun never came out today.
good, I didn't want it to.
Not even for a peek.
Can anyone diagnose me really quick? So I have a tickle in my throat.
Tickle, tickle.
And sometimes when I cough, it tastes like I'm sick.
But not all the time.
Did you guys ever try that aged Swiss cheese yet?
Oh, right. We were talking about Swiss cheese one night.
No, I think we talked about that because I was saying that
About-
I thought I might be lactose intolerant. That's a thing. That's a thing of the past.
She's not.
It tastes like you're sick. Why does no one understand what I mean when I say that?
Don't they know what sick tastes like?
Do you know what I mean when
Yeah.
I say that? Like when you cough,
It just
like,
tastes different.
like I woke up yesterday morning and I coughed. Like I cough and blow my nose every morning when I wake up. But I coughed and it just like, it's like just a weird.
But she's using the humidifier now.
Yeah.
So we're hoping that'll help.
You can probably hear in my raspy voice.
Yeah. And her brother, my son, made up this concoction. He was so funny. He was in the kitchen with his Blendex, and he said, "I feel like like a witch doctor." And I said, "Well, don't forget to put your snake oil in there." And he was coming up with but I mean, he's a health nut, and so he was putting all his homeopathic options together and blending them up, and
You were not very specific with that. He was trying to
make his sister better.
make a remedy for me.
Yeah. Should I have two? I think
I
so.
just did.
Yeah, I think
Well, because they're like a half a slice of cake. So it's like if
less
you
than half. You could probably have three.
I did last night.
See?
I bought Swiss cheese imported from Switzerland, and it's so good, aged 12 months.
Mm.
Well,
Does that have big holes in it or little holes? No, I didn't know if
are they like really deep or?
no, I didn't know if it's aged longer. If for some reason the holes, if they like recess more or.
How big are your holes?
Well, a purple question like him.
My mom wants to know how big your holes are. My mom said that you have to call her. Your mom has to call my mom and tell her how big her holes are before you can come over.
Because she said that.
Yeah. I saw a TikTok. I think I showed you.
I knew as soon as you were doing that what you were talking about.
This it smells super strong. Oh, the holes are bigger.
You thought I was making this up, didn't you? It was a serious
How
question.
big are your holes? How
Careful, you're gonna get a copyright.
Copyright. Ooh, that sounds painful.
So I think that I do want to grab a few things to make this fabulous purple dinner at the market, and I came back in and I said, Meg, I talked to the pharmacist and asked what you should have that would make you better. And I bought her this big Oreo cream cookie cake. Look at how good it's making her feel. That's made with like whipped cream and Oreos. And I said, oh, the pharmacist said you have to have this and that'll make you better. It made her smile anyway.
What was I saying before I started singing
About the guy.
holes?
And TikTok.
Oh yeah, there's this TikTok of this cute guy where he like, it's like a POV, and he goes, I see you across the room at a party, and I come over.
For people like me, can you say what a POV is? I don't know what that means.
Most people know what that means.
What?
Point of view.
Okay, that's her POV. If anybody else besides me didn't know.
So the video is like a POV. I did the same thing.
Like what?
It was top heavy with frosting. That's why.
But worth it.
Anyways, the stupid TikTok. Let me just explain it before it's. He comes over. He's across the room, and then he walks up to the camera and he goes. So my mom said that you have to call her mom and talk to her before and pick. She'll pick us up if mom drops us off, but you have to get picked up before midnight. Is that all right?
He was so funny, and he's like this like buff kind of handsome dude.
Yeah.
And that was like the last thing he expected out of his mouth, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I thought it was about to be a cringy, like, oh god, here's another guy that's full of himself.
Yeah.
My mom said that your mom has to call her, and I was like, oh.
That would be a good one for a reaction, because I'm sure I reacted like when she played that, because you just don't expect him to say that.
You just cracked up, I think.
Yeah. I didn't know you brought your matching phone to dinner tonight.
Oh yes, everybody. I was gonna put on something purple, but I think I have one purple sweater and it's like buried in my closet, so.
Most of my purple stuff is all summer stuff, and so it's packed, with my summer stuff. This was the only purple that I could put my hands on. And my scrunchie. Aww.
It's the only purple I could put my hands on.
Oh, no, you put it on the cupcake, too.
Right. You're right.
So, if anybody needs the recipe for any of the purpleness...
It definitely needs salt.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't sure if it would draw the color out, so...
Yeah. Well, there's something in my eye, so...
Maybe it's salt. Maybe it's one of the sprinkles.
Maybe. Maybe.
But we still have some more cupcakes left if anybody wants one. Here.
Here.
You go.
Oh yeah, I was asking if anyone... Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe she's born with it. Or maybe, just maybe...
Aline.
It's mental illness.
So I'm not sure what Christian put in that smoothie that he made for her.
It's a TikTok.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I've never seen that one.
Yeah, I can't. I've just like heard the audio, so I don't know the original. But it's maybe she's born with it, or maybe, just maybe, it's mental illness.
That was a big campaign years ago. Maybe she was born with it, and they're talking about
mental illness.
and illness.
I can't laugh and hyperventilate too much because then my airway gets cut off because, like, okay, so if anyone would like to diagnose me, I have a raspy little throaty, yeah. And then like sometimes, and like I was saying, like I taste like I'm sick. If you guys could just diagnose
That's
me.
a real flavor, tastes like sick.
No, ready? Listen to my cough though, ready? That wasn't a good one. That was...
She didn't practice.
But, like, it's like, I feel like the phlegm in my lungs, but it's not enough that I'm, like, coughing it up, but it's like my lungs are a little heavy. So it's like there's, like, extra oomph to my cough, like, so it's like I have a cough and a sore throat.
But just left the farm, guys, so don't worry. She didn't catch...
I go to the supermarket.
No, but I mean, you didn't catch that virus.
I go to the supermarket. But my nose isn't stuffy. Like,
yeah, but you have to have a fever. That's the first sign of that. You have a fever. Oh, my head's nice and cool. It's nice and cool. A little clammy, but clammy can be a good thing if you like clams.
give this video a thumbs up if you like clams. Mayhap, it's a throat thing, laryngitis. I don't know. So I'm going to give you guys the full details. Ready? I shaved my nose hairs because I'm insecure because my dad has really long nose hairs and I have his nose. I don't think I have your nose. Our noses are a little different.
I don't have nose hairs, so she must get them from her father.
And I passed them on to my daughter. But so I have nose hairs, right? But mine are extra long. So I shaved them 2 days ago, or trimmed them, whatever. And then I cleaned the goat house, which I like shoveled the poop out of the goat house. So I'm thinking
that'll teach you.
That is something to do with that. And then so Ryan was like, well, then it's probably like some sort of lung infection or something. And I was like, no, it can't just be a cold. Why you gotta go saying crazy stuff like that? It's just a cold.
I think she should just like braid her nose hairs.
Yeah. So if you guys want to see a braiding nose hair tutorial, let me know in the comments. You can go like this. And then me and Tatum share a clipper. But it's a different attachment. just the same clipper, and I put on a little nose trimmer one. Yeah, right? She's like, thanks for helping point.
She shares.
So, yeah, and then I take that off, and I put a different attachment on, and I shave her feet.
See? Who knows it?
So, anyways, I don't think I'm sick because I share a trimmer with my dog.
No.
Because we've been doing it for a long time.
And she wasn't sick.
But you can't tell me. You can't tell me this nose don't look good even from a distance. Like that. Look at that. There is no hair in there. Can you say that about your nose?
Isn't that attractive?
Can you say that about you? Oh, your nose doesn't go up as much as mine does. Does it? Can you push your nose up all the way? Oh my god, we definitely don't have the same nose.
Wow.
Mom, you've been keeping this secret from me all my life.
We have the same ears, though.
Excuse me? My ears are different from each other. My ears aren't even the same
as each other.
Did I tell you guys this yet? One of them. This is just a fun little broadcast we got going on. This one is open, right? I got a little earring, yeah. And then this one is a little friggin' goblin ear. And I guess I was laying on this side in the wombsk.
You were breech, that's why.
Flat. And it's smushed. Can you tell from that distance? I don't think you can.
Get a close up on this ear.
I'll show you guys my ears.
Here we go.
Hello. Maybe you can figure out which one of your ears is similar. Because if it's the smushed one, then I'm just offending you. So
that one's
so like it's smushed. Like it doesn't see? Mine's smushed.
Oh.
And so then this one
you
isn't smushed.
See that looks like that one, right?
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Well, but yours is a little more smushed.
Oh.
Yours, it's a little...
But I just want you to know.
But yours isn't like that, though. But see, look at the smush.
Yeah.
You see the smush?
Can you
see? Oh, like you can feel... I'm just realizing you can feel the smush. Ear Patreon.
You know, she's really...
Oh, we lost all our viewers when I started showing my ears, so...
Uh-oh. Well, you know, she's really lucky she doesn't have her father's ears because he has big ears. And her grandfather from her father's side had, like, huge dumbo... Because he was a very tall person. Sometimes tall people have, like, big extremities. And her grandfather from her father's side had Dumbo ears, like Major League. So she'll be glad she didn't get those.
I was laying on the table and it's really freaking cute.
Well, look at... Do you have ears like Tatum? What's she got in her hair?
Everything. I got you, baby.
You could have ears like Tatum. Look at how cute her ears are, right?
Look at how cute she is.
Look at, she's a love bug.
Well, she's focused on the chicken on the table.
I think so. She doesn't care if it's purple.
Okay, well, I think that's all I got for this stream.
I think so.
You saw my ears. I told you how sickness tastes.
And all about trimming nose hairs.
And how I trim my nose hairs.
So you didn't know this was going to be a beauty mukbang, did you?
I don't shave my ear hair, though.
Do you have ear hair?
No.
No. Well, that's probably a good reason then. I don't have any either. Yeah.
What about you? There's hair in your ear.
Did you say hair in her rear?
No. Oh. There's hair in there. Oh. I was hoping for more of a reaction out of her, but she's just like, no.
She's like, no, I'm just thinking about that purple chicken.
I'm just looking up. No, she's not even caring to look at the chicken. She's looking away. She said, I'm out of here. Well.
So, if anybody wants a cupcake, this is your last chance. Oh, she died. Cupcakes? Someone get cupcakes?
Is that her final call?
Last call for cupcakes!
Sign me up.
She's even kissing you. Still be best friend.
Well, I gave her a little piece of frosting earlier,
So she knows all about that.
So, thank you guys for watching. If you like this and want to see more, smash your thumbs up. And can you understand me?
I can.
Okay. And subscribe. And see you next time.